Market Monday, Market Monday, Market Monday is the video today. We've got golden tickets coming out this week. We actually got a lot to get into when it comes to the market impacts. Let's not wasting time. Hop right into the video. Starting off with the content schedule we got from EA this morning. Some few things to note, of course, on the right-hand side, NFL Draft Part 3. We'll get into that and what I think that is going to be. That is probably dropping tomorrow. Flashbacks, golden tickets. We knew that was coming out. Ultimate Legends. On the left side, it is the final week of the regularly scheduled Good Morning Madden. What does that mean? Well, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday morning streams, the morning Good Morning Madden streams will not be a thing anymore. We'll still get some Good Morning Madden streams. They'll just be the afternoon streams for special content drops, maybe like a Season 4 for rookie premieres, stuff like that. So it's not the end of Good Morning Madden for this year, but in terms of the regular content, the morning streams, those are going to be retiring for the year. Taking a look at my own sort of content schedule over the next few weeks before Draft Part 2, Draft Part 3, I think dropping this Tuesday, Flashbacks Wednesday, golden tickets, all that sort of thing. The only hypotheticals I have on the screen right now is Season 4. I do think we're going to get Season 4. I think it's like a 99.9% chance. There's 3 months left of Madden. Seasons are supposed to be 90 days. It kind of just lines up perfectly. We're not going to get, of course, this Thursday. Most likely going to be the following Thursday or the Thursday after that. But I do think I can't see them not having or not giving us 97, 98, and 99 overall power passes. So Season 4, I do think is coming. It just might take a few more weeks. And for any questions revolving around, is there going to be any more kind of content, future programs that are not the rookie premieres, that are not the fan appreciations? Because we pretty much know we're going to get those, right, throughout the rest of the summer. There are still 4 MUT League pack animations that were dropped. I think it was actually in October. Now, I know last year there were some pack animations that were actually not put into the game, like Summer Blockbuster. But there is still a slimmer of hope. I'd say there's probably a 20% chance we see at least one of these be put into the game, kind of like a Friday program dropping. The first one was a sparkle animation, that being more position heroes. This one, I think it's pretty obvious, going to be Summer Blockbuster. And the last 2 are going to be, it's a space themed pack animation, which I have no clue what these cards could possibly be. Space themed, I don't know. And then the last one is going to be infrared. So if you have any kind of doubts that we're not going to be any content, there's still a slight chance that we get kind of that Friday content like Backyard Ballers and Madden Machine. Some new programs pretty much coming throughout the summer. Taking a look at the NFL Draft Part 3 content from last year, it was pretty boring, not too much exciting stuff. Pretty much just rounds 2 through 5. They chose select players, usually players that kind of slipped out of the first round because they already had their cards designed and kind of just threw them into packs. There was no sets, there was no rerolls, there was absolutely nothing. I think if we do get these cards though tomorrow, they probably are going to be thrown in the reroll just because the NFL draft kind of actually first rounders were also put into the reroll. So I do think the rounds 2 through 5 players that we do get from Part 3 are put into the rerolls. I don't think we get a master card like a 99 overall. I just can't see it. We could get it maybe like a late round master collection where we put all the rounds 2 through 5 players in and we get a 99 overall player that was drafted in the later rounds, but most likely it's just going to be rounds 2 through 5. The players are going to be put into packs, hopefully into those rerolls, the NFL draft rerolls, and they're just going to be in the game. Nothing too exciting there. The big content dropping this week though is golden tickets. We are getting the full list Thursday morning with a few reveals. We'll probably get the kind of card reveals that are actually dropping this Friday. I think at least that's when they're going to drop. Probably Thursday afternoon. You can expect 3 to 4, maybe even 5 golden tickets dropping per week, just because we're on a little delayed schedule when it comes to golden tickets. We have 34 chosen ones. Again, we're going to get the full list on Thursday, and then we still have the golden ticket devs, the dev golden tickets. So we'd be looking at golden tickets really dropping throughout the entire summer. 3 to 4, at least I think guaranteed per week. But that's going to be starting this Thursday, or the list is, with the cards dropping on Friday. So how is the market going to be affected by golden tickets? I think there's 2 possible routes we see. The first one being if there is a training variety pack or some type of reroll to get golden tickets at a much easier rate than just strictly in packs. This will make golden tickets pretty cheap, not like 2 million coins, which we think where they're going to be, but probably around the 1 million coin range, especially with the high-end demand golden tickets. Now, what you're going to see if we get a training variety pack, and it's a 50-50, right? If we get one, I don't think we're going to get one. That's why we're on like 75-25 that we don't get a training variety pack and we get one. You're going to see the training market go up if we get a training variety pack. I think it's pretty obvious since it's a training variety pack. You need training to pull it. Training will go up because the demand for training will absolutely skyrocket. Now, the other side of this is if there is no training variety pack, and this is what I'm going to talk about the rest of this video, because that's what's most likely going to happen. If we do not get a training variety pack and the golden tickets are kind of just thrown into packs like Thursday LTDs, where Thursday LTDs are very rare to pull, and while they aren't necessarily the best cards, these golden tickets are going to be the best cards in the game. So think of it as Thursday Rainbow LTDs, price-wise, rarity-wise, but in triple the demand, right? Triple the demand. So you're going to see golden tickets really be going for 1.5, 2 mil, maybe even upwards of 3 million coins for the best players like quarterbacks like Cam Newton, Derrick Henry. You can see those guys be going for 3 mil. So for the market, there's two different kind of players or markets, I'd say, in Madden. There is the training discard market, where pretty much players that are training value, that are, we like to call training discard, being like 97 overalls at 90k. And then we have the high-end market, the players that are way above training value. Now, when we get no, I'm just going to assume that we are not getting a training variety pack. The low-end market, the training market, it can't really go that much lower. It's already at 1.7. It is going to drop because the sheer supply of packs and kind of cards being thrown onto the market on Friday when people are ripping for golden tickets, the low-end market is going to drop. It's just not going to absolutely tank. It's going to go from like 1.7 to probably 1.5, 1.4, but it'll probably trickle back up, especially after that first 20 or the first 48 hours, because I think the packs or the golden tickets are boosted odds for the first 48 hours. So the training market is going to drop, but it's really not going to drop that much. It's probably not even worth it to sell your players that are training discarding. Example, I give like Eric Dickerson, he's like 85, 90k. Like maybe he gets down to 70k, but like you're saving 7k, so there's no real point of selling like any training discard players. I think if you're like planning on getting golden tickets, you should sell. Like if you're planning on saving up and getting golden tickets and buying them this weekend, you should sell off some players that like you just aren't going to have on your team. But in terms of like selling players and buying them back, I don't think the move is selling like the low-end training players, because I don't think the training market can go any lower. So while the low-end training market is going to drop a little bit, slightly, I don't really think it's worth it to sell off and buy back for your team. The market that is going to be impacted the most is going to be the high-end LTD market, because golden tickets are going to be the new standard. Whatever price the golden ticket is at their respective position, there can't be a player worth more than that, because the golden tickets are going to be the best at their position because of the ability buckets that they get, meaning like discounted abilities for different archetypes. So it will pretty much be like the discounted abilities on LTDs, especially Ultimate Legend LTDs, they won't really matter, because we're going to be getting Derrick Henry and Cam Newton with Hot Rod Master for 2 AP, Fearless for 2 AP, and Escape Artist for whatever, like 8 or 9. It's going to be insane. So golden tickets are going to set the bar. Kind of everything has to be below golden tickets. So you're going to see Steve McNair, which is going for like 1.2. Sean Taylor, which is going for 1.5. Especially if we get a golden ticket drop at their position, they're going to have to just absolutely fall in price, because people are just, it's the end of the year. They're going to be buying gold tickets. These players are going to have absolutely insane demand. You're going to see a lot of the high-end LTDs just absolutely tank in price, because the only reason they're so expensive is because they are the best players at their positions. So Steve McNair is going to lose that kind of title of being the best player at his position. He's going to probably drop a couple 100,000 coins. So if you do want to sell off Steve McNair and buy him back, it's probably a good idea to start selling him off now while he's still 1.1, 1.2 mil. I do think we get a quarterback this week, and at least one. And in terms of other positions, offensive linemen, you don't have to really worry about, but like safeties, corners, wide receivers, you probably should sell off some like LTDs, maybe like if you have a Claypool. I don't know how much he's still worth anymore, but players like Revis, even Sean Taylor, I think these players drop, especially if you get a position of a golden ticket at that position. Drone with Sean Taylor. So the high-end market is going to crash. The high-end LTDs, Lawrence Taylor, Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Kearney, those players are going to crash. The low-end market probably just going to settle. And of course, any player that are basically a little bit above training. So I'd say like an LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, that's like 350, 400k. He's probably going to drop down quite a lot. So any player above training value, I think you should sell if you plan on buying back. Any player that is training discard already, I just don't think it's worth it that much. You're probably going to be saving like 5 to 10k on the card. I just don't think that's like worth your time, is what I'm trying to say. So high-end market, players above training, those players are going to crash. The low-end market, drop a little bit, but not too much. And to wrap up this video, there is a 50-50 chance we are either going to get the May monthly rewards this Thursday or the following Thursday. That's something to note. This past weekend was the last weekend to kind of get all your wins. I only was able to play 2 weekends, although I did finish top 100 because I definitely am the greatest player of all time, and I'm not good because of my team. But that's kind of some information there, some wrap information. That's gonna be all for this video though. Content schedule for this week, because I haven't really mentioned it. Top rating quarter, we hit the 100 mil mark. Big video. I'm gonna be making this video pretty much throughout the entire week. The 100 million kind of coin documentary, coin bible is what I'm going to be calling it basically. Probably dropping either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Next video from me is going to be Thursday when we get those golden ticket reveals. I kind of have a market breakdown, a player card breakdown, that video. So no videos for the next 2 days. Thursday though, golden ticket kind of content reveal video, and then hopefully throughout the weekend we get the 100 million. It's going to be a long video, probably 30 to an hour long. That's how I'm planning on making a very, very long video. But that's all from me. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, peace.